Okay, party people. So right here, we're streaming some Castlevania for the Nintendo 64. What? Oh man, this is an all-time classic relic from the past of some kind of anal cavities or something. I don't know, but we're gonna play this fucking game. I don't care. We're gonna play it. What up? What up? Apple Device Pro, man, I messaged you. You need to email me, dude. You gots to email me. Shit, now my display's not showing up. I messaged you, bro. But there we go. Let's go ahead and try playing this nonsense. The RES Plus, be honest with you, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's just not great. That damn thing, man. I spent like all damn day on that video too. I was freaking tired. Email me, bro, or send me a message. Send me a message through YouTube if you don't have my email address. The AVS is really where it's at, man. Like, I don't really care about the rest of those systems. I'd much prefer having the AVS. But the only thing is, like, nobody knows when the hell they're gonna ship, like, the next shipment that they got out.
Transylvania, in the mid-19th century. The province of Wallachia.
What is this? Transsexual Transylvania. What? In the mid-19th century, the province of Wallachia. This time of peace and plenty, no one foresees the return of ancient horrors, but the old legends live. And soon the land will again be plunged. Not plunged, it's going to plunge into darkness. People have returned, the path of wickedness, and the bonds that seal their evil ruler's spirit are weakening. Deep into his castle, he stirs from a century of enforced sleep. Count Cacula awakes. Reinhard Schneider, wonder if he's related to Rob Schneider, heir of the ancient Belmont clan of vampire hunters. His blood dooms him to oppose the might of Count Cacula. Wielding the holy whip of his ancestors, the young vampire killer begins his quest. Let's get this shit started already. Yep. That's where we're at. It's all good, Apple device. Like, sometimes the messaging through through YouTube sucks ass. Slip and slide, fool. The one thing I don't like about this frickin' game, so you have to press a button to pick shit up. Count Cacula, that's right. Oh, we got a whip. What do we got? Like a little Count Cacula. He's related to Count Chocula. Don't know if you know that. Oh no. There's somebody dead on the ground. What up, Mr. Cannon Fodder? Count motherfucking Cacula. Momo Slappy, what up? What up? Any news in the Super Nintendo Classic? That's what I'm waiting for. Huh? What be that over there? The fuck out of here, you stupid skeletons. Run away from me, bitch. Oh, the power-up disappeared. Dude. Running from me, you little bitch. Slip and slide. Appreciate that, man. Wait, where? Oh, shit. This motherfucker just ran me over. And then I gotta run over there, press a button to pick that shit up. Oh, you bastard. What core am I using? It's called the Nintendo 64 for real core. It's a Nintendo 64. I don't, you know, there's a lot of stuff that plays really well for the Nintendo 64 on the Raspberry Pi, especially if you tweak with it. I've actually been messing with that quite a bit lately. Trying to find, you know, get every game set up properly to get the best compatibility as possible. So that might be something you see in the future. No, I have not got one of those retro flags. I was supposed to. I still might have a couple coming my way. Just depends on if something falls through or not. But got somebody trying to see what they can do to get me a couple. You know, that I'm gonna pick up from them, buy from them, and hopefully give at least one of them away on the channel. But just gotta wait and see. A couple other things fell through, so I don't have one as of yet. Come on, fool. No. Alright, Apple Device Pro, I will take a look. Come on, man, just go run away already. Oh, bombs away, motherfucker. Oh shit, I just slipped. Stupid. Does that, like, I have to restart the fucking stage, huh? Is that not boo-boo or what? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Nobody cares about all this shit. I don't even care about you stupid skeletons. I just want to slip and slide all day. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, you run. Give me that money. Alright, come on, bitch. You fall off a fucking ledge and you have to start all over again. Dude, I jumped away, man. No. Trying to hit him in the dick bone. Give me that. I need those jewels. I could not get that NES HD whatever. I downloaded. I could not get it to run. So I just gave up on it. I'm kind of impatient. I wanted to play it, but I lost interest after it didn't just work easily. The 2 terabyte hyperspin is just it's like ready to go pretty much. Just need to meet those goals in order to give it out. That's what's up with that. Come on, run away, stupid. Yeah, it's right around the corner. Oh shit, I almost thought I was gonna fall. Is this a burning... No. There's like a skeleton in this game that like fucking blows up on you. Like runs at you like he's a freaking kamikaze pilot. Freaking dickwad. And I think this is one of the Nintendo 64 games you actually had to have a what you call it, memory card or memory pack. I don't have any memory packs for some reason, because most of the games I actually like to play save on the cartridge. But this one doesn't. This one you gotta save on the fucking game pack. It's a bunch of boo-boo. Alright, let's get back into it, man. Yeah, we just want to hit 8,000 subscribers. I mean, don't just want to hit 8,000, but that's the goal for more on the Hyperspin build. But you want to be part of the Facebook group in order to find out more info, in order to get all the I don't know if this game will run on a Pi 3. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm playing on actual hardware. This game doesn't necessarily look that great, but a lot of the games look pretty good on the on this bad boy. The name of the Facebook group, I'm pretty sure it's scrolling past my big ass right now on the bottom of the screen, is the full thing. It is Mad Little Pixel Gaming. There we go. There we go. Perhaps just in time for this masterpiece of anal leakage. Or wreckage. Whatever you want to look at it as. Leakage or anal wreckage. But it's a thing of beauty for one reason or another. Give me that shit. I hate fucking using a button to fucking pick shit up, man. I don't even want to go this way because if I fall down the fucking cliff, I have to start all over again. And all that is over there, I think, was like a weapon or something. I don't think there was anything special over there. So I'm not going to go over there unless I have to. Come on. Give me that sack. Give me your sack. Yeah, not too many people are streaming real Nintendo 64s, I guess. I know not everybody likes the Nintendo 64 content all the time. Sometimes it can be entertaining, I'm sure. But if you're looking for more like stuff with Nintendo 64 on the Raspberry Pi, I'm definitely going to be doing some more stuff with that. Like I said earlier, I'm like going through testing a lot of stuff to ensure I've got like everything set up properly. So I should be able to do some more content from the Pi. It's the Streamlabs, whatever the fuck it is called. Oh, there's a switch over here. How come I didn't realize that? The Streamlabs, I just have it set through PayPal right now. I got to get the credit card thing figured out. I just got to send them my driver's license. I keep putting it off or forgetting. But if you donate through Streamlabs, your name scrolls on the screen. Like, you know, it's kind of cool, I guess. But you could, Streamlabs, I have the link in the description, but it's PayPal only right now. Holy shit. Is that dude a Thundercat? A tutorial for doing a... Dude, this motherfucker just picked me up and slammed me on the ground. I've not done like a building from scratch. Well, PayPal doesn't take all that. That's just YouTube. I mean, YouTube does. PayPal doesn't. PayPal barely takes anything, but yeah, I've got to get that credit card thing set up. You know, so there's more options. And this motherfucker just killed me like a son of a bitch. Now do I... Okay, I continue. Yeah, YouTube does. PayPal doesn't, but not everybody wants to use PayPal. But, dude, this shit is shit. I have to fight that fucking skeleton all over again. This fucking boo-boo right here. Excuse my fucking language. I hope there are no children present. But if there are, I apologize. Not really. I'm not sorry. This game is fucking stupid. I fell off the fucking thing. I had to start over. I fucking... Yeah, fascist fuckers. I get body slammed by that gay fucking Thundercat, that bodybuilding transgender Thundercat, whatever that was. Fucking bullshit. Get good. Alright, I'll try. That fucking Thundercat just... Oh, God. Fuck those skeletons. It wasn't really fuck those skeletons. Fuck that Thundercat that fucking body slammed me. You can't... I'm sorry, Pabst. You can't handle that boner right now. Pissing me off, man. I'm about to next this fucking game, even though I actually wanted to play it. Yeah, smash that like button like that frickin' transgendered bodybuilding Thundercat fucking slammed and smashed my ass to the ground. This fucking ape skeleton is fucking going the wrong way. Fuck you. He should be wearing fucking... Oh my god. Fuck you, skeleton. You gotta whip him. Okay, you run that way now. Dude, I'm getting sick of you. Oh my god. Hey, give me that axe. I wish you could just step over shit and pick it up instead of having to stop and press a damn button. And then I don't even have any of the jewels. Castlevania 4 is the shit. I love that game so much. No, I didn't want the knife, man. I wanted the gold. I wanted the sack. Give me that. That's a power-up. Give me that. Power up. Whip your bony ass. Look at me like that. Slip and slide, motherfucker. Oh. Throw a knife at your leg. That's I mean, Nintendo 64 games have not aged well. That is true. I love Nintendo 64 though, so I don't care what anybody says. A lot of the games have not aged well, but a lot of them still are awesome games. This one in particular was never good to begin with, so it's not that it's not aged well, it's just was already fucked up to begin with. I love Dreamcast as well. Had a Dreamcast the day it came out. I miss those late nights playing Phantasy Star Online. Till all the hackers fucked the game up for everybody. I wouldn't say the Dreamcast brought down Sega. I would not say that at all. I would just say everything leading up to Dreamcast was what brought down Sega. It was too little too late. It was still an awesome ass system. I honestly, you know, when Dreamcast was out, it was, you know, piracy and all that. Yeah, you could easily pirate it, but mainstream people who own the system, they weren't pirating games. It was a small group of people who owned the Dreamcast who were actually pirating it at that time. I think the piracy on the Dreamcast was more prevalent after the fact. It's just they didn't get that. They didn't get that installed user base because by that time people were tired of Sega and all their shenanigans. Dude, the fucking bats killed me. These stupid fucking... I never pirated or copied a Dreamcast game. Actually bought a shit ton of games for the Dreamcast. Kind of think I want to put a different game in. This game fucking sucks. The add-ons for Sega systems killed Sega. That's exactly what I was getting to. Stupid Castlevania. Let's try something else. When I had the Nintendo 64 originally, I never bought this Castlevania game. I know I played it somewhere, but I never bought it. Man, my freaking... I dropped this thing like probably like 4 times now on accident, and now it leaks like a son of a bitch. Stupid. Just need to stop vaping. Let's do this. Smash that like button. Pack racing. That looks good. No, I don't want the...
3, 2, 1, go!
Holy shit.
All right, this is gonna be a great race.
It's gonna be a great fucking race.
2 laps to go.
Play this shit like it's Burnout Paradise. Damn it, I missed him. Fuck. Out of my way. Shit. Definitely don't know how to drift.
It's the final lap. Make it your best.
God. I'm in 3rd place. What? Somebody just bumped me. No.
Okay, it's the last
trying. I'm pretty sure Phil's Doodles is a grown-ass man. I know he blames it on me. Swineapple flavor vape. That's definitely possible, but it would be nasty, trust me. Let me grab something else. I'm not feeling this. Bean juice vape, no thank you. I think I might have played this during like another video for those of you who actually give a shit about Nintendo 64. This is one of the top Rare games, not Rare as in the company Rare, but one of the Rare, one of the most expensive Rare games, I guess, for Nintendo 64. I believe this one was a one of the couple Blockbuster exclusives. Stunt Racer 64. It's actually pretty fun. You're smoking Swineapple, or you like? Does that mean you're like you lit one up and you're fucking inhaling that shit? Blue raspberry lemonade Kool-Aid flavor. I've had that. I have had that. You can make that or buy that. These You're sitting on a pineapple. See what we could do here. This game has a, let me see, I don't think I have it on. I might have it on. It has like a high resolution mode, like a letterbox mode. Makes the game look a lot better, but it's like makes the screen really fucking small. Vaping and smoking is a waste of money. I fully agree with you, though I do vape. But I started vaping to quit smoking, which was a mistake to, start smoking to begin with. But, it is what it is. This game, I think, it's like over $100. There's games that are worth more. But as far as like US release games, I think this is like top maybe top four maybe. Because there's games like the international release of Yoshi's Story. That shit sells for ridiculous money. But I would say the top highest price game is and none of the games are all that great, but Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut is probably the most expensive, and then you got Worms Armageddon, Super Bowling, and then after Super Bowling, if I remember correctly, it might be this game, Stunt Racer. There might be something else first, but I don't know. It's stupid that some of these games are worth so much. I don't even think they're worth shit, but yeah, Super Bowling sells for a couple $100. Pretty sure. Let's see here. Yeah, Super Bowling for the Nintendo 64 goes for over a couple $100. What happened? There should be a swine apple. I don't know what happened with the swine apple. Sorry, Pabst. I don't know why that didn't pop up. I tested all that before I started streaming. That's definitely unfortunate that we did not get the swine apple alert. Yeah, you get a swine apple for super chat. Now my shit was dipping. Yeah, you're supposed to get a... I don't have my volume up, but did you get the pig sound at least? Did you at least get the... I didn't see if that came up, but thanks, Gary. Thanks, Paps. I don't know why that's not working. My thing did not change. I'm gonna test it. Nothing, no sound, nothing, huh? That's not kosher, dude. That's not like a swine apple. Why? People demand their swine apples. Damn, dude. I don't know why that wasn't working earlier. Apologize for the swine apple mishaps. I thought I had this set to the letterbox high res mode, but I guess not. Sorry about the swine apples not showing up, but I do appreciate those donations, guys. I think at some point we'll have a new swine apple. The most tragic of mishaps are the ones that involve swine apples. Oh shit. I can't get like any of these coins, man. I'm not gonna qualify, bro. Fucking fail. What are you guys arguing about? What's going on? Swine apples and small children's, yes. I wonder why that wasn't working earlier. Whatever. It works now. Swine apple shock collar. That's some fetish shit right there. Goal list. We gotta hit... Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to roll right and backflip. Were there any, I don't recall seeing any... got the money ring. I don't recall seeing any ramps. Like, don't you have to, I'm pretty sure you have to... Okay, I rolled right. Now we gotta make a fucking backflip up in this bitch. Now we gotta hit that ×2. And I gotta get $2,000. I'm almost out of time. Damn it! Dude, I barely missed it. Ugh. Such a good promotion at 8,000, and if I got the funds, I am gonna be doing a couple other nice little giveaways. So look forward to that. No, when I first played this stage, I didn't pay attention to those damn goals. The second time I did, and I still fucked up, but I almost got it. But yeah, if we want to keep those giveaways going, definitely help a brother out by spreading the word, sharing the channel, doing all that great stuff. I try to have some varied content, but you know, I know what a lot of you guys like, and that's, you know, the RetroPie goodness and the emulation and stuff like that. And I'm definitely sticking to that, just mixing it up here and there with some old school classic gaming goodness, as far as, you know, like Nintendo 64 stuff, NES stuff, some hardware reviews. Should be having some other cool stuff coming up pretty soon. As far as, I got both of them in one shot. But I'm gonna have some new devices coming up as well, as far as emulation type stuff goes, so look forward to that. This week was a little hectic, just being the first week of kids going back to school, trying to get refocused on getting up early, taking them to school, all that shit. Dude, there's like no way to like get your fucking money up. Yeah, check out that, appreciate the contributions, Paps. But yeah, Game Beaters, check out that clone review. It's not bad, but I still think, what? I still think the Retron HD is the better of the two budget systems anyway. If you're really into if you appreciate that country Cletus, I don't know why it was such a delay, but it showed up. But I would definitely recommend an AVS if you can get one. It's like, now my thing is like all weird. What's going on here? Roll right, bitch. Give me those coins. Man. Like, this is something you just gotta keep playing and fucking get good at it. So I'm not doing good. Dude, look, look, look. No, I didn't fail. I got all of it. Yeah, I don't know why it's such a delay. I gotta try this. This is pretty, like, you know, this game might not be for everybody, but this kind of addicting, trying to hit these goals and get better at it. I like stupid stuff like this. Especially when it's like an arcadey feeling game. I can get into this, but I gotta get me a Oh shit, I was gonna do the right roll, but good thing I didn't. Give me that! Dude, I just missed that shit. Oh, come on. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. How are you supposed to hit like 150 miles an hour? That's the other thing. Like, I know I can get these other goals. This was supposed to be Castlevania, but that game is ass. We played it for a little while, but it was anal leakage. So we gave up on that. It's right here though. I'll at least show you the cartridge. I got this game the other day off of eBay. In the picture it looked fine and it wasn't like a stock photo, but when I got it, it had like permanent marker all over the front up here. But luckily I was able to wipe it off with some 409 motherfucker. Now I'm like out of time. I need to restart. The only thing, like when you clean like Nintendo 64 cartridges or even NES cartridges, use alcohol for the contacts, obviously. It's a tip right here. Use alcohol for the contacts, but do not use alcohol to clean the rest of the cart. Use like 409 or something else that's not too chemically where it's gonna fuck everything up, because you could wipe off the ink from the label if you use alcohol. Or you definitely would on a Nintendo 64 label. So they're a little different than Nintendo NES labels. But that's a tip from me to you, if you care. Oh man, if I wouldn't have hit the fucking wall, I would have fucking made it. As far as the 2 terabyte, what? You know, the thing with the 2 terabyte PC build is you could actually dual purpose it, because if you set up your hard drive properly, because the way I have it set up is pretty similar to the way the file system for the Pi works for RetroPie, but you could use it to boot up your games. The way it's formatted, you might have to change some folder names or just take it and keep the games, that kind of thing. I don't know. Dude, I need that fucking ×2, bro. Oh, I hit it. Alright. Let's focus on this shit. We only got 28 seconds. That is true. Yeah, there's people who are probably upset, but that's just the way it is. I gotta try to get that ×2 in the beginning. Do my backflip action. Dude! Alright, I have to do it. I have to do it. Yeah, and with the hyperspin, you know, I try to be as transparent as I can, letting people know that it's not 100% plug and play, but I do feel it's a lot easier to set up than, you know, what other people have offered out there. Oh, that shit didn't count. There's only a few little things, but I'm gonna have a guide together for everybody. This isn't even the first stage. This is the qualifier to the first stage. This isn't even like the game yet. No. Why did I... Look at that. Look at that. Wrong way, motherfucker. This is just to like... This is just kind of like to get the basics down almost. To qualify to play the actual game. I mean, you could do like quick races and do all the cool little half pipe and the stunt little yard thing. You can just do that just for fun. But this is like to actually compete. Got that bitch. Oh, did I make the, Dude. I need to roll right. I need to do the roll right. I'm fucked, though. I'm not gonna make it on the money. Yes! What? What? Fucking finally. Yeah, get your friends and your friends' pets. Them hoes, whoever, don't, well, I would prefer people who actually will watch my channel, you know. But, you know, hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? Kids League, fuck this guy. The boss says, who you calling a pipsqueak? I'm Kid Cola, and I'm running the show. Nobody gives a shit. A save game, but I think this game you have to have a save pack. Ugh. Why couldn't this game just fucking save on the cartridge? Stupid game. Strawberry. What up, Strawberry? Nobody cares. I don't want to listen to your shit. Okay, whatever. I don't even understand what the hell just happened. I drank a Monster because that's all I had. And I didn't even know I had a Monster. I think my wife bought them and put them in the fridge. Try not to drink those things, but I seen one in there and there are no beers in there and I needed something. So that's the shit that I took. Move it, motherfucker. Dude. I was gonna try to go buy some something. I was gonna go check and see if they had that raspberry mead in at Bevmo. But I wound up being so damn busy today. Like seriously, that video I did on the Retrobit NES, the RES Plus, that shit took me all day, man. That took me all day. That was like a full-time job to do that one video. And, you know, it was fun. I like doing it. But it took all day. I guess I gotta get good at that shit instead of like refilming shit over and over and over again. But that's just the way it goes for me. Come on, bitch. How do I back up? Oh, thanks for the boost, motherfucker. I am in 6th place out of like, what, 6? Fucking boo-boo. Front flip. Now I'm in 5th place out of 6. Doesn't this game have a... Okay, I do have it on the high res mode. But if you put it to normal... High res is like that. Like high res like really does like kind of smooths it out a bit, but you lose so much of the damn screen. Man, it still doesn't look too bad, I think. Appreciate that, Game Beaters. Was hoping, you know, it would be of use to somebody. That's all I could hope for. Fucking Bobo. Yeah, I'm entering the heat, motherfucker. Start this race. The hell is that? I think like the more money you get, you can buy upgrades and shit in this game. Front flip. Son of a bitch. No. Get the fuck out of here, dude. What the hell? That was delayed like a motherfucker. Appreciate it, but it was delayed. It happened. It finally happened. That's strange. I wonder why. Like, it's got to be something. Since I'm using the alert box through Streamlabs. This shit's got to be like. It's got to be something on their side that made that stuff happen backwards and then delayed as well. Kind of weird. But at least it happened. At least you got your swine apple. Front flip again, motherfucker. Should probably not do so many front flips. I think those are kind of risky. Get out of here, fly. You're distracting me. Fucking Jeff Goldblum. Did I win? Front flip. Oh my god. We all pay for sex, we just aren't honest. What? At least hookers leave. My wife's... I don't know what's going on in the chat right now, but I hope everything's alright. This fucking fly better get out of my freaking face, dude. Now it's on my hat. Nitro that shit. Front flip. Bitch. Come on. Come on. Side roll, motherfucker. No! Oh my god, I was doing so good. Until I tried to do that crazy ass trick. Son of a bitch. 4th place. What up, Mike Manley? Yeah, Castlemania Games, they're a pretty cool company. I think they're in Washington. They've got, like, if you're into retro gaming, they got a lot of cool stuff. But they gave me a, you know, they didn't give me anything or pay me to mention them. I chose to mention them, but they gave me a coupon code that my viewers could use if they so choose, which is Pixel 10. Just type in Pixel 10 during checkout if you do buy something from them. But yeah, Castlemania Games, pretty cool place. Fast shipping. Shipping's free over anything $20. So yeah. Everybody gets a ride. What the hell is going on here, man? Stupid kids league. So you want me to start this shit all over again, or what? I can't afford none of these. I can't afford none of these upgrades. It's fucking nonsense, man. What time do we got? It's 10:35. Where are we at? How long have we been going? We've been going for an hour. Kind of crazy. I think I'm gonna call it quits here, guys. Quits here. Quits here. That could be a new fucking word. Quits here. Ass play, that too, whatever you're into. It's been a long day, kind of beat right now. Got some cool projects coming up. I gotta call it, man. I gotta call it. But I got some cool projects coming up. We'll be doing some more like planned streams next week. I might even just stream in the middle of the day tomorrow. Just out of, you know, boredom or something if I'm not working on something else. But definitely before Game of Thrones comes on. I don't know about you guys, but I got to watch me some Game of Thrones. Last week I was up too late working on some other shit. Didn't get to watch it until like late as fuck. But Man, who watched Game of Thrones last week? Let's talk about Game of Thrones before I leave. Guess nobody wants to talk about Game of Thrones. Mike Manley, I will pick it up. Faux show. It was one, man, I mean, there was so much shit that I wish would have happened differently. But it was still probably one of the best episodes ever. More of a Rick and Morty Sunday viewer. I watch Rick and Morty right after, typically. What was last week's Rick and Morty? What was last week's Rick and Morty? Oh, Pickle Rick. Wasn't last week's Pickle Rick? That one was pretty funny. Pickle Rick. The family counseling episode. Pickle Rick. That's right. I almost forgot about Pickle Rick. That shit was genius. But Game of Thrones was awesome as well. Rick and Morty was just as funny. Pickle Rick. He had that fucking syringe. That syringe fucking hanging above him with the timer on it. Oh my god. Watched 2 episodes, fell asleep, couldn't get into it. I didn't start. I read the first book of Game of, in the Game of Thrones, fucking Song of Ice and Fire, whatever the fuck it's called, a long time ago, and I only read the first one. I never read anything else. I didn't even really think about it. But then when the show came out, I didn't watch it immediately. But like everybody was talking about it when I worked, and the boss had like the first 2 seasons on Blu-ray, and he let me borrow them, and then we just binge watched that shit like over one weekend. It was the same thing with The Walking Dead. Like I didn't watch the first season, but then I wound up we borrowed it or rented. I don't even remember, but we watched all the episodes like one weekend. Got hooked. It was the same thing with Game of Thrones. But yeah, I only read the first book of Game of Thrones. I have all of the books, but haven't read them. I read the first one like maybe a year after it originally came out, but never. I think that was around the time where I just stopped reading shit. You don't remember this Castlevania? Yeah. This Castlevania is kind of different. You get credits. You can play as a dude named Toad in like an old school car. Matt Wheeler, we were playing Castlevania, but the game just, oh my god. It's fucking weak. It's anal leakage. And that game, I mean, it's not the worst game I ever played, but it's pretty bad. It's frustrating when you get like, you make a little progress and then you fucking fall off a cliff and now you have to start the whole game over. I tried watching Westworld. I really did. I just didn't get hooked on it. I'm gonna have to try again. The one that Westworld, I want to give another shot. I watched like the first couple episodes. There's been a lot of shows where I started watching them and I liked it, but then for some reason I fell off. Like iZombie, for example. I like watched that show religiously during the first season and half of the second season, and then I just kind of fell off of it, and now I just like watched all of them on Netflix or Hulu, one of the two. Just because, I was like, man, why did I ever get out of that series? So I started watching that. Same thing with Shameless. Started watching all of the Shameless that I missed because I got into that. Shit, what else? What other shows? Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt or whatever that show is. I always thought it was something else and I thought it looked stupid, but then I started binge watching that. That show's freaking hilarious for some stupid reason. And then I'm caught up on Shameless all the way through this last season. And then I just watched What the hell is that damn? Why can't I remember the damn name of that show? Fuck, I can't remember it. It was a movie. Fucking boo-boo. What the fuck? Shameless is freaking funny. Well, I'm trying to think of this damn show that they just... Wet Hot American Summer. The new series that they just put up, which, you know... I think it was 8 episodes. I watched that all in one night. I liked it just because I really loved the movie, and then I liked the last series they put up. So, I mean, there's a handful of things. But Shameless, yeah, there's a US and a UK version. Game of Thrones and Rick and Morty on Sundays. Yep, that's the thing to look forward to right now. I watched a couple seasons of the UK version, and I thought it was good, you know, but it's just, you know, their humor and whatnot's a little different. But it was still pretty good. I liked it. Yeah, I only seen like a couple seasons, like the first 2 seasons of it, and I thought it was pretty good. But there's a lot of good TV shows out there. A lot of good TV shows. Just, I don't have time for all of them. Like I said, I'll get stuck partly on some shows, and then I'll fall off, and then I'll wonder why I didn't watch them. Like I said, I know iZombie's probably not the greatest show ever, but for some reason, I liked iZombie, and I fell off of it. Yeah, I never really got into watching The Office either, or the UK or the US version. I think I've seen a couple episodes from both. Yeah, the chick from iZombie, she was a... I know her name and I just can't think of it right now, but she was a Power Ranger as well. I think she was a Power Ranger previously. You watch the Mad Little Pixel Show. Yeah, we gotta do some crazy shit on this channel. Thinking about it. Thinking about doing some crazy shit. I'm actually thinking about rebranding my other channel that's monetized and doing some weird shit on there. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. An Idiot Abroad is funny as hell. Rose McIver, that's it. That's her name. That's her name. I still have, like, I don't know where it's at. I think it's in this box over here, but you know, when you go to Comic-Con San Diego every year, like, you get tons of fucking bags and shit like that. And one of them I kept was a picture of her face on it. That Rose McIver or whatever her name is from iZombie. A big ass picture of her face on it, and it was like a year before the show came out. You know, all these shows, like, I've watched a lot of these fucking shows. Then come on out, Paps. Next year we'll sneak into Comic-Con. We'll sneak into Comic-Con, because I have not been able to get a fucking ticket the past couple years. Fucking boo-boo. It's Comic-Con, you know, you have to pre-register. You have to have a user ID. If you went to Comic-Con the previous year, you get first dibs on tickets, but then they sell out, like, immediately when you're queued up. And then fucking you lose out for some reason, even though the first sale is only to people who previously went the year before, so I don't know how that works. And then you get fucked. I kept trying and trying every year, and I keep getting screwed for the past couple years. But I used to really love going to Comic-Con San Diego. But you have to be prepared, and I say but, and I want to emphasize the word but. because I want to emphasize it with an extra T, because when you're in San Diego during Comic-Con, it smells like motherfucking butt. Everybody is ass to ass, BO everywhere, ass juices are flowing, sweaty, stinky. Comic-Con is the land of smelly asses. That's all I gotta say. You go to Comic-Con San Diego, be prepared to smell ass all day long, inside and outside. You will smell butt, and you will have people's butt sweat all over you, because there's no, like, when you're walking around that fucking place, you're like this. This is my, like, frontal area right here, and then this is some big fat sweaty, like, pimply fucking 600-pound dude dressed like Sailor Moon, like that. His ass, my front, like that through the whole. You're just like this the whole way through. Fucking nasty, telling you. Fucking telling you. It's unbelievable. Comic-Con, it's used to be really fun, but now it's just a land of sweaty buttholes. Fucking sucks. It's nasty, trust me, man. Comic-Con's cool though, but God, man, it's just so gross, man. Like, some people would pay big money for that. It's, you know, and there's a lot of people who cosplay, and that's cool and all, but then there's just people like, you're just like, you have no fucking shame. You're like 632 pounds and 3 ounces. You have fucking 6 pairs of titties, and you're wearing a mini skirt. It's just, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Comic-Con used to not be as packed and crowded. You know, not even like 10 years ago. It wasn't too bad, but then, you know, every year it just like get worse and worse and worse. Like, it was like they were allowing more and more people to go, and there's no room to breathe, or, you know, freaking nothing, man. You're breathing in, like, it's odor. That's all it is odor. And then while you're walking in, you have all those people protesting Comic-Con, and it's just ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. Man, there's just some, you know, nerdy, geeky stuff is cool, but some people take it too far, man. Some people take it too far. And it's like, that's the thing, like, man, they should have some showers set up for people. The people protest Comic-Con, they're like religious organizations. You see them, like, if you watch videos that people have recorded going to Comic-Con, you'll see them. They hold up the big yellow signs and all that shit, and some of them all have like megaphones and all that, yelling at everybody, saying that they're sinners and they're going to hell. All that kind of stuff. I don't know. I just kind of ignore it. Most people do that go. God hates swine apples. Oh my God. That's what we need. That's just what we need. God hates swine apples. Dang, I lost my bid on Wonder Boy. More chances to win. Because Jesus never got his own series, but we had Black Jesus on Adult Swim. Doesn't that count for something? the Westboro Baptist Church. Yeah, those are some crazy motherfuckers, man. Yeah, I was trying to bid on a Wonder Boy auction because I really wanted it and I missed out on it. And I bid 50, like I think $52 was like the most I wanted to pay for it, which obviously I think the game was only like 24 or 29 bucks. But it sold for 60 on the auction that I bid on, unfortunately. Just freaking redonkulous, but it's all good. At least I got my Night Trap from Limited Run Games. I'm happy that I got that. That's cool. But I really did want Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. I don't have the disc yet. It ships. I think they said it starts shipping on the 15th, and I'm quite unsure if I'm gonna open it or not, because I don't necessarily collect shit for monetary value to make money off of it. But if you look, man, the collector's edition, which was selling for like 59 bucks or 55 bucks, there were people bidding on that son of a bitch for like over $500. And then the standard edition that was 30 bucks, people are bidding upwards of $100 for it. It's freaking ridiculous. Ever stream any sports games? No. I mean, I don't know if I would. Buddy Jesus, Dogma, yeah. Dogma was a good movie. But there's, man, what was Kevin Smith movies? Obviously the Clerks movies were great. But what was the one that, like, not Yoga Hosers. Yoga Hosers was alright. I didn't care for it that much. Red State was alright. What the hell was the other one he did? Tusk I really loved. Tusk, I love the movie Tusk for some reason. Just so ridiculous. Just the story, like, you know, how it came out of a podcast was freaking funny. Fists of Jesus. That's crazy. That is definitely crazy. That movie made you cry. I don't know if you know, what movies have made you guys cry? Throw it out there. What movies have made you cry? Yeah, Justin Long is like a... you either love him or you hate him, I guess. I don't know. I mean, he's kind of weird, but some of the stuff he's in is pretty hilarious. Old Yeller and Free Willy made you guys cry? That's a shame. That's a shame. Passion of the Christ. Fanboys was not a Kevin Smith movie. Let me double check on that, but I'm pretty sure that's not a Kevin Smith movie. It was directed by Kyle Newman. Screenplay by Adam Goldberg and Ernest Cline. Fanboys is a hilarious movie, though. All the Twilight movies made me cry in pain. I never not once watched a Twilight movie. I couldn't explain why. I just never did. I think it might have been some kind of divine I mean, I could see Kevin Smith being involved in that movie, but he wasn't. But here's the thing with the Twilight movies. I've never seen them, but I feel this was divine intervention, that when the first Twilight movie was released on DVD or Blu-ray, whatever the fuck it was released on, we rented it through Netflix. You know, when you actually would just rent DVDs from Netflix, we rented it, and it never showed up. Never showed up. I had to report that it never showed up. And then when it didn't show up and I just got a different movie instead, I was like, fuck it, I don't want to watch that movie anyway. So there. That's my story. I've never seen Twilight, and I think it was divine intervention of some sort from the almighty swine apple that prevented that from happening, so I wouldn't have to watch that movie. But movies that are popular, Hocus Pocus is a good one. Sarah Jessica Parker actually looked pretty good in that movie. But movies that like probably everybody has seen that I have never seen would include Twilight. I don't know if everybody's seen them, but I've never seen any of the Twilight movies. I've never seen any of the Harry Potter movies, and I've never seen any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Those are movies that are pretty popular that I've never seen. He cries every time he watches It's a Wonderful Life. That's sad, man. I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. It's a good movie, though. It's a good movie. Very good movie. Do you know what movie makes me cry? That brings a tear to my eyes? It's The Big Lebowski. When Donnie dies, when he has a heart attack and dies, that brings a tear to my eye every fucking time. Fucking Donnie. Who else cried during The Big Lebowski? All those shut the fuck up Donnies all led up to him having a heart attack during the attack from the Nihilists. It's bringing a tear to my eye right now. Fucking rug tied the room together, that's for sure. You're obviously not a golfer. You cried when the Death Star blew up. all those innocent boys and girls. I can't really think of a legitimate movie that I cried in. I don't think I'm capable of shedding tears. When they got the when they got the fucking coffee can fucking with his ashes and fucking John Goodman, Walter. Fucking he's letting them go and they all just fucking fly on the dude. Yeah, it was kind of messed up. There's so many good scenes in that movie, just unbelievable. You see what happens, Larry. You see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. Oh, I thought I got that jump right there. Step Brothers freaking hilarious. Whoa, did I just fly off the edge? I was looking at the chat. The Big Lebowski, you know, as far as my favorite movies of all time, The Big Lebowski is like #1. And, you know, I love stupid, funny movies. But, you know, I like all sorts of types of movies. Horror movies, stuff like that. You know, thrillers, dramas. You know, I like everything. But The Big Lebowski ranks #1 for me for some reason. That's why you shouldn't text and drive. Exactly. The Burbs is freaking excellent. It's an all-time classic. Squeezed out a tear when Han Solo died. I could see that. Yeah, Han Solo wanted to die. We all knew it was coming. Hates swine apples. Screw you, Jose. But thank you, bro. I'm in last place because of this. Did we get the swine apple alert? I did not see the swine apple alert come up. Are we delayed again? Are we delayed again on the fucking swine apples? Oh, there it goes. It'll happen 1 hour from now. Even though I said I was like ending the stream like 30 minutes ago. And then we started talking about the movies that all you crybabies cried about. Just kidding. Oh, shit. Carrie Fisher was dumb. That's funny. I like Braveheart. For me, top movies ever, definitely The Big Lebowski's one of them for me. Highlander, the first Highlander movie is one of them for me. Trying to think. Unbreakable is up there for me. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I didn't really care for that movie, but I've seen it. My wife really liked that movie. I'm trying to think what my top movies are. It's The Big Lebowski for sure. Highlander. The first Highlander, like I said. Unbreakable is one of them. The M. Night Shyamalan movie, Unbreakable. Hackers was a great movie. It's so funny watching that movie now. The movie Glory. That's one of my top favorites. I love True Romance. That's a great movie. Heathers. That's up there for me. The Goonies is up there for me. Love Goonies. Another one that's like, I mean, I guess you would count it in a different, you know, an animation, but I still look at it as one of my top favorite movies of all time, is Spirited Away. Spirited Away, when that came out in US theaters, I fucking watched that shit like 7 days in a row. Every day after work, I went to the theater and I watched that movie. So Spirited Away definitely is one of my top favorite movies. RoboCop. RoboCop was so intense, the original, and then the remake just fucked it up. Like, oh no, you blew up from a car bomb or whatever. Yet in the original, they just fucked him up. It was brutal. Land Before Time. Most remakes blow. You know what? What remake did I actually enjoy? Fright Night. I think I actually liked Fright Night for some reason. Princess Mononoke is pretty awesome, but Spirited Away, I seen that like I said, like 7 days in a row. Tucker and Dale versus Evil is freaking hilarious, that's for sure. That is faux show. Total Recall, I never watched the remake. I really like the original though. But I mean, I guess, you know, sometimes they do that where it's closer to the book, like Willy Wonka, the one with what's that fool's name? Johnny Depp. Like that one was closer to the book, but still the one with Gene Wilder, the original, just to me. So the fucking, you know, tops. Oh, you know what? The other movies that are like top movies for me, and you probably won't agree, is House of a Thousand Corpses, and then The Devil's Rejects. The Devil's Rejects is, oh my god. The Devil's Rejects is just such a fucking sick movie. I've dug like which new Rob Zombie movie, that one like 31 or whatever the hell it was called, the what the hell was it called? 31, yeah, I think that's what it was called. Yeah, that one was pretty good, but it's still, for me, it can't touch Devil's Rejects as far as my favorite Rob Zombie movie. I did really dig, even though a lot of people didn't like it, Lords of Salem was just a fucking like nightmare. I don't know, that movie's just like so weird, like watching it. It's like what nightmares are made out of, but people just don't get into it and just think it's a boring movie. Shaun of the Dead is freaking great. Ash vs. Evil Dead series. Yeah, the series has been pretty freaking hilarious. The Haunted World of El Super Beasto. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Lords of Salem, like I said, people say it's weak, like you just said. And a lot of people really disliked that movie, but there was just something about it that just got me going. I dug it for some reason. Probably the only one. Because I remember when it came out, I was all over it. Seen it in the theater and then bought it when it came out on Blu-ray. And just ranting and raving about it. And people were just like, you're fucking crazy. That movie's stupid. Super Troopers is excellent. What happened with Emmadrak? You know, I didn't want to say it, but Blair Witch is actually, the first Blair Witch movie is actually one of my top movies. And I was just about to bring up a movie that kind of falls in place with the Blair Witch, which is Cannibal Holocaust. How many of you guys have seen Cannibal Holocaust? Seriously. If you have not seen the movie Cannibal Holocaust, find that shit. I thought like the second Super Troopers, they were doing like a crowdfunding or something for it. The Green Inferno. No, the Green... Forget the Green Inferno. The Green Inferno was alright. But watch Cannibal Holocaust. That was the original found footage movie. I really liked the first Blair Witch Project. See, when the Blair Witch Project came out, that was another movie that I went to the theater like crazy. Yeah, Green Inferno is similar to Cannibal Holocaust in a sense. It's almost like a you know, some kind of shit. Blair Witch, when Blair Witch came out, okay, these are two movies that I went to the theater and watched multiple times over and over again. And both of these movies came out at the same time. The Blair Witch Project and The Truman Show. Both of those movies, I fucking loved them. I went to the theater and watched them over and over and over again. VHS, I watched that. I watched the second one too. The Truman Show and Blair Witch Project came out at the same time, and I went to the theater and watched them over and over again, and I loved both of those movies, and I still do. I still really dig the first Blair Witch, and I still love The Truman Show. Like, I seriously don't know why I loved those movies so much, but I just did. I just did. All right. But you know what, guys? It is getting kind of late here. Backwards day. I'm going to have to call it quits right now. Got to end this stream, so smash that like button if you could. Really would appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, because that's what makes the magic happen. You know? True, man. But I'm going to have to go. I appreciate it, guys. Let's make the magic happen. Catch you guys later. Appreciate it, y'all.